Okay, hello everybody, Gage here from Sharp. Thank you for joining me, pleasure to have you as always. We're going to do a bit of a different video today. Normally we try to make our videos like educational about Japanese knives, how to take care of them, how to sharpen them, just basic information about steel and all that sort of stuff. But we thought we'd try something kind of fun today, and if you've watched the Instagram for any length of time, you know that I do a lot of like onion chopping videos amongst other styles of videos. Little short ones of me just chopping stuff up, and you know, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but 10 years in the kitchen, I've been able to improve my knife skills with a lot of practice, so I'm not half bad with a knife. With that said, it's been a while since I've worked in a professional kitchen, and my knife skills are not what they used to be, that is for sure. So I thought it would be kind of cool to challenge myself, set a goal, and work to achieve it, and in the process improve my knife skills so I can start making some more interesting videos on the Instagram page. So we are today going to try to break the world record for the amount of onions peeled and sliced in 1 minute, which if you could have guessed, was set by a Japanese chef by the name of Masanori Fujimura in Osaka, Japan. The record attempt took place at a fair at the Nat's 15th anniversary event, Good and Tasty Food Carnival at Namba Carnival Mall near Namba Station in Osaka. So pretty cool. The record is for 615 grams. And all it specifies on the Guinness Book of World Records page is that the most onions peeled and sliced in 1 minute is 615 grams. It does not say how thick the slices were. It does not say which kind of onions were used. It doesn't say like what knife was used or anything, so we don't really have a ton to go on. I've contacted the Guinness Book of World Records. They are currently reviewing my application and will be back to me shortly with like more rigid guidelines to follow. But I figured until that time, we might as well start practicing. If you're wondering what 615 grams of onions looks like, it looks like this. It is not a small amount of onions. It works out to be about like 4 medium largish size onions. You know, we have to take into account that there's going to be some waste. So the 4 onions that I weighed came in at around like 700 grams. And I'm thinking that once I like take the top and tail off and the outer skin, I'm going to end up with a little less than that. So without further ado, guys, we're just going to see what happens here on the first attempt. And then we'll reconvene and see where we can improve. So without further ado, here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Jake, where am I at?
Looking at 25 seconds.
Oh jeez, I'm way behind.
Let's go, Jeff. Now's not the time to worry about food costs.
I know, but then if I have too much waste, I'm gonna not make the weight.
Slice those.
What an abysmal first attempt. Minute 40. Gosh darn, that was terrible. Okay, Okay, so that was not so good. Very slow. Came in at a minute 40 to get those 4 onions done, and I didn't even come close to the record. Well, I came close in terms of like actual weight, but I was like 40 seconds off and didn't hit the weight. So there's definitely room for improvement here. Okay, so right off the top of my head, some things that I think, or the main thing that I think will really help me improve is the size of onion I'm using. So obviously the larger the onion, the less peeling I'll have to do and the more slicing I can do, and this will hopefully drastically improve my time. Okay, the other thing I was thinking we could screw around with is the type of knife that I'm using. So in my first attempt I used an Itetsu 240mm Gyuto. It performed very, very well, but it's definitely worth checking out some different options. So what I think we're gonna do is take 4 knives. They're gonna be all different shapes and sizes. We're gonna chop 2 onions 3 times with each knife. We're gonna average out all my times, and then we're gonna see which one I performed best with, and I'll use that one going forward.